guys, this is Comic Uno and Comic Frontline, and today I'm doing a review for the Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors, and this is the season premiere of Ultimate Spider-Man. It was an hour-long premiere, and here on Comic Frontline we are going to be reviewing every episode of Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors. Now it's going to be between me, Jay, and Mike. Pretty sure that next week is Mike reviewing it, not 100% sure, but yeah, all three of us are gonna be reviewing the show. So every week you're gonna get a different person on Comic Frontline reviewing Ultimate Spider-Man. So I'll be back in about 3 weeks to review the show, and then next week I'll be reviewing Power Rangers. So we're doing the same thing for both those shows. But let's get started and start talking about the premiere of Ultimate Spider-Man. Now, personally, I have not watched Ultimate Spider-Man since the first episode. I think maybe I watched 2 episodes of Ultimate Spider-Man, but I'm pretty sure I just watched the premiere and just didn't like it. For me, yeah, I know it is a kiddie show. Pretty much all the Marvel shows are. But a lot of these kiddie shows do end up growing after they have a lot of seasons. So I was kind of looking forward to Ultimate Spider-Man, and because of this whole Spider-Verse thing going on. They are definitely referencing a lot of things going on in the comics right now, and we're going to see a lot more spiders joined together. Now, we have a Spider-Girl version in this show. It's not going to be May, it seems like. But I do want to see what they do with that character. And also want to see what they do with Miles now that Donald Glover is voicing Miles. So there's a lot of different aspects that I was just looking forward to with the show. But with this episode, we get to see the Avenging Spider-Man. So Spider-Man joins the Avengers. He's having a pretty good time with it. And Loki switches minds with Spider-Man to give Spider-Man a bad name. So Spider-Man has to convince his old teammates and the Avengers that he is now switched his minds with Loki. So it's really that whole story unraveling throughout the 2 episodes. And let me just say, the Loki story is over by the end of the episode. It's not going to be like a whole season of superior Loki. It's going to be just these 2 episodes. Which makes sense, because going into Spider-Verse, in the actual comic books, you needed superior Spider-Man. So they're doing the same thing with Ultimate cartoon universe. So what did I think about this episode? I mean, you can still tell it's for kids. Yeah, I mean, I personally, if I wasn't reviewing the show, I don't think I'd be watching Ultimate Spider-Man every week. But because I am reviewing the show, I am going to watch it every week, and I think it is interesting enough if you have a kid. I think that's the best way to put it. For me, as an adult with no children, it's not really that interesting. But I think if you do have a kid at home, maybe a niece, nephew, son, daughter, that's going to be more interesting. Because as a comic book reader, you're going to see a lot of references. And I think that's the fun thing about this episode, is that you see the references to Superior Spider-Man and maybe the movies, because they reference the movies a lot, because the kids have to notice what happened in the movies is happening in this cartoon universe also, so they're connecting both a lot. So it's fun to see those references, and for kids, yeah, you know, the action's very kidified, the story's very kidified, and, you know, at least as an adult, as a comic reader, you can find something, though. You can see what they're referencing, what story arc are they referencing, and they do that a lot here. And even the voice acting's pretty good. You know, I can't say it's the best voice acting I've seen, but it's a pretty good voice acting show. But yeah, this show is very action-oriented, because we know what the demographic is. It's young boys who are going to watch this show, and you can tell that. I just feel like, as a female, I didn't really find that much to connect with, just me liking Spider-Man. That's the best way I could say it, because I've read the comics of Spider-Man, I found something, but you know, a girl probably won't find as much, especially since there's not a lot of girls in the show, A, and B, it's just very action-oriented, and that's really it. But there is, you know, I will say that at least the show's gotten a little better with not just action. There is story, again, that references to the comic books. But yeah, again, that's my recommendation. Watch this with your kid, and you're gonna find some really cool references. And just Spider-Man joining the Avengers is a lot of fun. And I laughed here and there. It's not like Teen Titans Go, where it's like all fart jokes. It actually has some good comedy also, where even as an adult you can laugh at. So honestly, I thought this was an improvement from the show, still keeping to its roots of being a kid's show, but still an improvement from what we've been seeing. I'm looking forward to see what we see with the Spider-Verse, and see the references they make with like Miles Morales and different characters. I'm looking forward to that. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and of course we're gonna have another review for Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors next weekend, so be sure to check that out. And please leave in the comments below if you like this season, have you been watching the show the whole time, and what you expect with this Web Warriors season. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic and the Rant Situations. Don't forget to like my Facebook page, and also in the description below there is a link for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, if you want to look more into that. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.